Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Package Group Weekly Retro for December 2019. And I think, Nico, you have the first item.
Sure. What went not so well? I guess holidays are rolling in and people are starting to go on holiday, and so the review process is slowing down for this week at least. Also, manager ping pong is not a big deal, but it's not even ideal. Sorry, rhyme intended. Pipelines are crazy this week too. I know that there is a channel on Slack where you can find stuff, but it's actually the info are fragmented like in 3 different places on Slack. It's hard to know that the pipeline failed because you broke something or because a gem broke somewhere, the master is broken somewhere. So I don't know, maybe it's just me that don't know where to search, but I struggle a little bit. And on to David.
David's not attending this morning. Would you mind reading for him, Nico, please?
Sure, no problem. Got an unexpected weird behavior during NuGet upload where the package file is not properly uploaded. And Steve.
So what went not so well this week is I realized I've been working on a lot of package manager client API endpoints, and I've not yet done a standard CRUD style feature until now at GitLab. And I've just sort of discovered that there are many ways that the front end and back end talk to each other. And sometimes it's hard to know which is the best, the most correct, or the most common convention for any specific situation, which has been a good learning experience, I suppose. On to Tim.
Yeah, I would just say for me, it was the combination of, I didn't think that I had that much things to do personally for the holidays until like Wednesday came around and Steph started telling me, oh, we have blah, 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 and this and this and this. And it's a little overwhelming, but it's all good and feeling a little bit better today, which is nice. So not too bad of a week, I think. And to Dan.
Yeah. I've had a lot going on the ops section that it's been taking my focus there. That's been a little less than ideal because there's stuff to do everywhere. Wrapping up for end of the year means a lot of interviews as well for different people, different groups trying to meet their hiring goals. And upcoming vacation for me means a fair bit to catch up on as well. Trying to make sure I'm getting things done that need to get done is a little bit stressful. Not to mention the trips and events and stuff too. And then my hair is ridiculous. It was not fun this morning. I was definitely feeling pretty rambunctious. On to you, Haley.
Yeah, I was this week. I was working on something it's pretty frustrating. A little one of the more complicated pieces of code I've had to deal with, and I'm bad about like just drilling into a problem and getting into a hole and like getting frustrated and not being kind to myself. And I did some of that this week. So yeah, not super great. On to Jean.
Yeah, so although I pushed my first MRs, this week I didn't felt that productive, mainly because I think it was not efficient comparing the time that I've spent working regarding what I did. And that's mainly because there were multiple things happening at the same time and discussions. So yeah, I lost the focus a bit, but it will get better. On to Nico.
Oh, okay, mute button lost again. So what went well? I was able to take a couple of hours off past day because I was feeling sick without feeling guilty and or be afraid of consequences, and that felt great. I had a big fat, or better, as lean as it could be, MR merged. And I worked a lot with Steve, Gigi, and David, and it felt good to interface each other to have stuff move forward. I suppose I read David as well. He had got several merged MR this week, and the MR synced with Steve for covering feedback on NuGet MRs. Thanks, Steve. And on to Steve.
I figured I'd add to the parrots. I also had a few MRs merged this week, which always feels good. And then this week I just worked on a large variety of things, so it was nice to be able to switch back and forth between multiple things throughout the week. Over to Tim.
Yeah, I think for me, I was really happy with the way the kickoff call went. I thought Jason represented our issues really well, which was cool. And I thought the release post process went pretty smooth overall. We got all our stuff in before the hour, and it all followed the process pretty asynchronously, which was cool. And then overall, I'm just feeling very positive about our team. I just had a dinner with a friend on Tuesday who was complaining about their job, and I'm like, I love my job, I love my team. And that's just when sometimes, like, just talking to other people who may not be in it every day, I was realizing how lucky I feel to be on this team and in this company. So positive vibes. On to Dan.
Yeah, just for context for anyone that's following along at home, the agenda document in the what went well section has like 6 merged parrots, which is that meme parrot with like merged going over its head, and that's why I'm laughing in the background while people are reading things about getting stuff merged. It's quite amusing. Anyway, finalizing things for handing off ops section transition is good. Happy about that. As much as I've enjoyed the work, having not 2 jobs is good. It's better. I feel very good about our group as well. There's a plus 1,000 from Steve after that comment. So really appreciate everyone being willing to sort of invest their energy and sort of really try to work hard. And I hope if there's anything more I can do to help, please let me know. And also mirror from my earlier what went not well, my hair being ridiculous. I have my hair ridiculous in here as well as being a good thing. So it always cracks me up in the morning. And over to you, Haley.
Yeah. So my longest running merge request so far has been merged, and it feels really good. And again, for some context, I thought this would be like this one's deprecated, and we can just use this other technology, and that will be a quick little MR that I don't have to worry about. But counter to my expectations, we ended up with something that was really refined, and I'm really excited about it. And then there's a lot of discussion about GraphQL, and I really didn't know anything about it, so I did a little tutorial, went through it, and it was super interesting. I really wasn't familiar with the technology, and it's pretty exciting. And it's just nice to learn something new. Right?
Yeah, so I've engaged in several technical discussions, some reviews as well. So that was really nice, because for me, it's not just about code, it's also about designing and thinking about the solutions. So I really enjoyed that, and finally got my first MRs merged. So that was interesting as well.
Nice. That's excellent. And Tim, I just want to say thank you for encouraging us to have the what went well second and not first. It's worked out quite nicely, so thank you for doing that. With that said, we're done here. I think we maybe have a couple of action items, particularly Nico. I would like to be able to follow up somehow on your concern about pipelines, trying to figure out where to find this information. Does anyone have any guidance on where someone should track this down, or is it actually splintered and we need to work out a way to make it not splintered?
So what I usually do is that I follow development on the channel, and there is like a long list of both messages that say failed, failed, failed. And then at some point there will be a staff engineer writing, master is now fixed, please rebase, and your MR go right. But this is hidden in failed both merge request from the boat is not easy to find. And sometimes you just end up rebasing, and every rebase and push is 2 hours. Right?
Yeah. Okay. So let's chat about this outside. I'll follow up with I'll escalate this issue. We've actually been talking about this at the department level, where we have sort of identified that there are some ongoing issues with merging and pipelines and all of these issues that people have been feeling, and we're trying to work out a good way to deal with it. So I'll follow up with Darby and make sure we're discussing this, especially if it's costing time like that. That's just having that example will be helpful. So I'll follow up with this.
And
go ahead, Steve, sorry.
For perspective, I don't know if the front end reviews kind of are handled a little differently than back end, but from the back end side, it's usually seen as okay to, like, if you see a broken spec that is pretty obviously not something that you caused in your MR, I've found that it's usually okay to say, like, a comment, this doesn't look related, and the maintainer or reviewer will just still continue with the review even though it's failing.
Yeah, but like merge when pipelines succeed, they all jump, and you need to call back the maintainer to retick it. And
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'll follow up on this. I'll send this to Darby. He's out, so I'll make sure it's in the development staff meeting. So and that's off for a couple of weeks too. But maybe it's worth asking the question anyway. And like, but you're out for a while too, right, Nico? All right. So I need to follow up on this. So I will make sure it's in our list of things to discuss in either my meetings with the other managers where we're trying to coordinate some of this stuff. So, but yeah, sorry about that, Nico. All right. With that said, I think we're good and done. If people would like to hang around and chat, they'd be welcome to. But otherwise, you'll get an extra 10 minutes back for your day. So thank you very much, everyone. And thank you for everyone following along at home. And I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their day. Bye.